Hey guys, how the hell are you? Time for a quick and dirty, unbiased gear review on this awesome little time saver and workload saver, the KHE Audio Electronics 4x2 amp cab switcher. So first, a handful of specs about this unit. This is, as the name would suggest, a 4x2 unit. It allows for switching between 4 different amp models, which is perfect because that's exactly how much I keep on my tower of power over here, and 2 different cabinet sources. In the back, there is individual amp in and amp out for each of the different amp sources. There's 2 cabinet outputs for each of the 2 cabinet sources. There is a tuner out. There is a guitar input in back as well as a guitar input in front. The one in front takes priority over the one in back, so if you are plugging into 2 erroneously, it will only read signal from the one in front. There's also a Midi port, so if you wanted to control this via a Midi switcher, you have that capability as well. Also, it is made in Switzerland, it comes with a 2-year warranty, and it is only available for purchase through KHE's website. So this is a unit that has made my workflow so much easier ever since I've gotten it. Now that I have a tower of power here with a handful of different amps on it, I've got the cabinet up here, I've got the 2 notes torpedo captor right here that is acting as a load box going into the interface. This allows me to effortlessly switch between them depending on what the situation calls for. So if I'm trying something out like a particular guitar and I feel like it's not sounding awesome going through my Marshall valve state, I can quickly hit a switch and have it run through my PV Ultra, or vice versa, or through any number of different concoctions that I've got going on over here. It's awesome for that, and it has made my workload so much faster. To the point where if I want to test out different tones for a particular part, I can do something like this. So yeah, super easy. It is a total time saver and makes my life so much easier as a musician with a home studio setup like this. so much easier by having this thing. I no longer have to get up and plug in, plug out. Oh shit, did I remember to plug into the speaker output? You know, none of that anymore. The guesswork is taken out. Everything is all hooked up here, and I just literally have to hit different switches here to go between the different amplifiers. And if I wanted to just completely mute the signal, I just have to hit the one that is active right there, and it turns it off. How cool is that? But one other thing that's really awesome about this is that this does have load resistors in this, so that every amp that you're running into it will detect that there is a speaker load that is being run through. So completely safe for all of your amps, both tube and solid state. But it has a load detection circuit, or as I call it for myself, the idiot protection, because I'm an idiot and I know that there's going to be times where I forget to hit something here or there. This thing is idiot proof and it takes that into account. So with regards to the cabinet, you'll notice for starters that cabinets 1 and 2 have different brightnesses on those LED lights. So cabinet 1 is engaged right now. Oh, and did you see how when I disengaged it, it immediately turned off the amp? That's that idiot-proof thing I was referring to. So it detects that there is no cabinet right now that is actually taking the load of whatever amp I was going to run through it. So it switched off the amplifier when I switched off the cabinet first. Oh my God, that's brilliance right there. That is genius. Oh, and by the way, when it's off like that, it will not allow you to turn on an amp. It will actually blink as if to say, hey, dummy, make sure you turn on a cabinet load first. Okay, cool. Cabinet load. Now I can turn on the amp. Isn't that genius? Here's something else too. On the amplifiers, you can definitely see that when they're off like that, they're off. They're just disengaged. But if you ever have a light that is completely off on the cabinet, what that means is that nothing is plugged into it at all. There again, a fail-safe. It's letting you know, hey, don't hit that switch. There's nothing there. And similarly, if you tried to hit it, it would blink at you as if to say, hey, we're protecting your amps because apparently you can't trust yourself to. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love how much thought they put into this to make sure that there's fail-safes in there for people like me that just like to plug and go, that aren't necessarily thinking about this stuff all the time. That's perfect. That's excellent. And that protects my investment of all my different amps that I have on my tower of power. I mean, that's brilliant. That's awesome. I love that. So yeah, my final thought, I mean, this thing is absolutely fantastic. I love how Marcus has kind of thought of everything. This is definitely like the ideal product for me. It's great because I have 2 cabinet sources here. I usually have 4 amps hooked up at any given time, so it's perfect for me in that respect. But I mean, the overall build quality is fantastic too. And let's talk about the customer service. So the first one that I had bought that got sent to me. Now, I've never even heard about anything like this happening with other customers where they've received a unit that's faulty, because Marcus usually checks these all thoroughly to make sure that they are in tip-top working order before he even packages them up. But for whatever reason, the first one that I got here had some sort of issue with it. No problem. I hit him up. We did a little bit of back and forth where I shot some video so that he could see what the problem was. He instantly was like, all right, that's obviously a problem with the unit. After troubleshooting it, I can confidently say that, so I'm going to send you the new one right now, and I'm also going to send you a return shipping label to ship the other one back to me. Dude takes care of everything. He takes care of the customers. And what does this say? That he was quick to jump on it, quick to diagnose the problem, and quick to solve the problem. That's exactly what you want out of a company's figurehead right there. That's exactly the kind of service and dedication that you want. So not only am I blessed with having an absolutely killer product that is totally solving a problem for me, but I have someone standing behind that product that is quick to solve any additional problems that I might have. That's perfect. And I cannot recommend you guys enough. Please, if you've got a multi-amp setup and you want a solution for that, this is it. KHE Audio Electronics. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember to like this video, subscribe to this channel. There's tons more metal guitar-oriented content to come. And remember, please, take what you do seriously, but do not take yourself too seriously.